We built a massive complexity-themed island filled with challenges, dangers, and secrets, and forced our creators to play a crazy game of Minecraft Survivor. Each episode, somebody will be voted off until only one remains. Hello, Complexity Survivor members, and welcome to episode 3. A little recap of the last episode. Unfortunately, Alan was eliminated.
I hope red team wins.
Get in the fire!
Yeah, last week was crazy. We took the dub. Mon with the play to go underneath was massive.
Bed Wars is pretty intense. I think hopefully we crushed it through. They got rid of Alan, my boy, Big Alan.
Alan got voted out, which I was really surprised about, but it was kind of funny looking back at it.
We ended up having to send Alan home last week. I feel really bad, but at the same time, he said he hoped red team wins.
We took a L last week. Monsoon had a really good strat in the Bed Wars game and completely took us out.
We all got caught off guard. I don't really want to talk about that time of my life, but it happened.
To get us started today on episode 3, we are going to do a little twist. Without knowing why, please, red team and blue team, nominate one member from your team.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
I went last time, so I think it's between the two of you.
Yeah.
I'll just go.
Okay, here you go. We didn't know exactly what to do, so Punisher kind of just stood forward and nominated himself.
I thought maybe it was just gonna be a fighting challenge and whoever loses just kind of dies out. I hope it's not a parkour because yikes.
Mon, do you want to go?
I'm super agreeable.
You got us, Mon.
You got it.
I've got us.
Our IGL.
I was gonna leave it up to Ames and Annie to see, who they wanted to nominate, and they nominated me. I'm fine with that, I was like, I'll do battle.
Initially thought of the previous week when Electra went to go do a solo challenge. Okay, maybe this solo vote will help us in the next challenge.
He's our strongest player, and so if it's something that requires a lot of Minecraft skills, like he could really pull through.
I'm gonna take
we got
you
Steve
out.
for Team Blue.
Steve.
All right, red team, blue team, are you sure with your nominations? Are you
Are we sure?
about this?
Are we sure?
Yeah.
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 I believe
All
in
right.
Steve.
All right, I assumed both teams would nominate their best player. Monsoon, makes sense. He's made it evident that he has extensive knowledge and experience in Minecraft.
They didn't say anything about putting these blocks of red wool around our bed.
On the other team, they nominated Punisher. I know Punisher pretty well. We've played in a Minecraft SMP together called Cloudcraft. I thought I had taught him pretty well, but it seems like he has forgotten pretty much all of his Minecraft knowledge. Punisher just has a little bit of awareness. Turn around, you hear the blocks. We have Punisher from blue team and Monsoon from red team. Punisher, please head over to red team. You will now be joining red team as their new official member. Monsoon, please make your way over to blue team as you will now be joining blue team.
Oh
No way.
What a twist! I was just, we're so sad that Monsoon was being taken away from us.
Heartbroken.
I was so shocked. I was not expecting us to choose people to swap teams.
That hit me right in the heart. I think that hit everybody in the heart, especially Punisher.
For me, in my head, it was kind of GG from there, whatever challenge we were gonna do, unless it was like another fighting challenge or something.
On blue team, we now have Monsoon, Thieves, and Electra. And on red team, we have Punisher, Annie, and Ames.
I've worked so hard to take the blue team down. This is emotional trauma.
Although I was gonna miss Punisher, still happy that we got Monsoon just because I knew he was passionate about winning and that he was gonna try to win for us now.
We gained Hot Dog Man. I think Monsoon's good at the game, but it's hard. Pun was a part of the original blue team.
Red team, blue team. With your new teams, we are now gonna make our way over to the main challenge of day 3. So please follow me.
I'm so
Oh
sorry.
my god.
What a turn of events.
How could you do this, Maddie? It's all Maddie's fault. We just gotta all take her out.
Yeah, if we take out Maddie, can we all just collectively win?
That's crazy. Survivor members, the main challenge of day 3 is going to be a building challenge. There's gonna be 3 rounds, and every round I will give you an object to build. For this challenge, you are all gonna be in creative, so that means you have unlimited blocks and creativity. With that being said, you'll have 1 minute and 30 seconds for building, but before that, I'll give you 2 minutes to strategize with your team.
I was immediately nervous because I get really stun locked when it comes to being creative with building.
We had to go into creative mode and there was a lot of blocks. It was very overwhelming.
Challenge got announced, creativity. I mean, it's a really good challenge, but I have joined the Minecraft server before. To be honest, I would just copycat a lot of the builds I was doing.
I think building in a certain period of time is easy, but we only had 1.5 minutes to build, so
Electra kind of carried in terms of how to build stuff, and we just kind of like spat everything out, the ideas.
I was a little nervous though when she announced that we only had 1.5 minutes, because when I've done this in the past, it's been 5 minutes.
All right, red team, blue team. Object number 1 to build is a snake. So go ahead, you'll have 1 minute to strategize with your team, and then I'll let you know when the voting period begins.
alrighty, how are we doing this?
We obviously use the dragon head for
Okay.
the snake head, right?
Maybe we try and make it where it's like curling around is what I'm thinking.
Exactly, 100%.
Maybe you do like a green snake. You do like green blocks.
I was kind of just there for moral support. I'm gonna be honest. Electra was very experienced when it comes to building. Monsoon has not very much experience either.
I have like the vision for it, but not the necessary tools and experience to build straight up. And Electra did have that.
I felt like Monsoon and I kind of took the lead and we had Thieves kind of helping us build out what we were envisioning.
Okay, we have a minute. Yeah, so maybe some green? Or do we want to do like a black, red, and gold?
Oh, how do we build it with blocks?
We could do like the wool ones. maybe.
Yeah, black, red, and gold. Let's do that. We had Ames try to come up with plans on how we were gonna build.
Ames and Punisher were able to come up with some ideas.
So I kind of like jumped in. I said, let's switch it up. Let's not do green. Let's do like, I think it's like a coral snake or like a black, red, gold.
Are you doing maybe a straight line?
Like
Yeah,
east?
or-
Oh, shoot.
We can curve it. We can go like this way and then this way. This. Oh.
Only 1.5 minutes to build made it really tough, so we knew we had to hurry.
Where we lacked communication was the dimension of it all. We kind of just had like a flat snake.
How are we gonna do the head?
It's a good question. I can make a head maybe.
Oh, we should do a tongue too.
Yeah. I did. We did a tongue.
I got green concrete. I got green
Here,
shulker box.
I was just thinking about like moving it around this way and then it's gonna go up. Like this is gonna be like the head maybe. I realized when she said a snake that we got to make sure that it's round rather than just flat. That was a big thing. In my head, I thought it would be really cool to have the snake wrap around and then have it go up.
It was kind of difficult at first because we didn't have a ridiculous amount of time to strategize or build. So that was like the adaptive phase. The first round was definitely like, okay, this is what you need to do. You need to calibrate.
I was a little lost when it came to that just because I didn't know exactly what to do and I didn't want to like mess it up. So I was kind of letting her just like handle that.
All right, red team, blue team, the 1.5 minute building period has concluded, so we are going to get into the judging.
That was insanely hard. Like we didn't even have any time to do anything.
To like figure out our blocks.
I added one
So-
block and just sat there. That's my one block.
Let's start with the red team. Red team, first of all, I would like to applaud you for your creativity. I will say, I think the most safe approach to a snake building competition would be a green snake. I was really surprised and glad to see that you guys took a different approach with the red, yellow, and black snake. I will say it's a little lacking dimension, little flat.
We missed little details. It's in creative mode. It's hard to like sort through every item to find the perfect one you want to use.
Not going 3D on the snake kind of hurt us.
At first when I was watching you guys build, the eyes were a little creepy, sticking out of the head. But this is better. The torches are a better touch. All right, let's take a look at the blue team. I think green is a safer option, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, but I love the dimension that blue team added to their builds. I like that the head is above ground, the tongue, the eyes look really cool. Although it was a bit of a safer approach, I think it looks really, really good.
I think that we did a good job of making it look more 3D maybe than the other team.
We wanted to do more, but given the limited time, you know, just gotta squeeze out what you can.
Red team, blue team, you both did a very good job. And although blue team took the safer option with the green snake, I think overall their build just looks a little bit more polished and a little bit better given the 1.5 minute time frame. So that being said, blue team is the winner of round 1, but we have 2 more rounds remaining. The next round, again, you'll have 1 minute to strategize with your team. and then 1.5 minutes to build. And the object to build for round number 2 is an apple. All right, red team, blue team, 1 minute of strategizing. I will let you know when it's time to build.
Should we make it tall? A tall apple?
A tall apple.
Should we make a bite out of it, or is that too insane?
Oh, a bite out of it would be sick. We could do a bite on the right side maybe, and we should make it red because we're team red.
Yeah. Red glaze.
Let's make it 3D for sure.
And then this is the block I picked if you want to middle mount it. I think that looks pretty.
Okay, apple.
All right, what kind of apple?
I mean, that's pretty easy. I mean, I think
we can do
well,
red
maybe,
and yellow.
Wow, maybe we
color?
do green. Maybe we do green because they're gonna do red. I mean, maybe we just
true.
stick with green. You know, we have a lot
Yeah, green's
of
okay.
blocks that we can just go ahead and use from over
Okay,
there.
which one should we use then?
Maybe just this one.
We gotta make the stem. We gotta make the leaf.
I think maybe we just focus on building it out first, and then we just do like a little stem at the end.
Wait, we can start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, my bad.
All good.
Here.
Like that.
Yeah.
Maybe go a little bigger on the apple.
Okay. I'll start making more of a base. The controls are wonky.
Like this.
Are they already going?
Oh god, no.
Oh, okay, yeah. No worse.
Okay, and then
Okay.
we go out a little, Nick, on this one. I just need y'all's help to like fill this in. Just fill it in. It doesn't even need to be filled in on like the middle part, to be honest. We just got to make sure that it looks like a sphere.
I think we need to cut out like some of the bottom so that it has like a circular
The roundness to
dimension.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
Should we do the brown stem here or make it taller? Oops.
Yeah. And just make it. I don't think we have that much time.
Originally, Mon was really good about like, we should try to do this, let's do this, and we would kind of build around him. But I think that lack of who's gonna grab the reins and who's gonna make the shots was digging into the short amount of time that we had.
Maybe we take this away so that it's like a little bit more round.
I keep hitting shift and it freaks me out.
I know, it's annoying.
Well, how about right here on this side?
Oh, we need this side.
These two blocks right here or no?
Let's get the shape of this down first.
Okay, yeah, shape is important.
Yeah, shape is very important.
Maybe we do. Oh, I got it. We do this, and then like we just skip like a block every time. We had to make sure that it looked as like circular as possible. It was hard to do in a minute and a half. I think the stem was a really good touch that Monsoon did.
Red team, blue team, the building period has concluded. Let's get into the judging. So let's take a look at blue team. I think blue team heard me say in the first challenge that I really have an appreciation for thinking outside of the box. I think the majority of people would go with a classic red apple. Blue team here decided to do something a little bit different and built a green apple. I also really like the fence post that they use for the stem. Overall, it's a little bit blocky looking, you know, but again, given the fact that they only have 1 minute and 30 seconds to build, I think it looks pretty good. Red team here went with a more classic approach, you know, which is not necessarily a bad thing. I just tend to have a little bit of an appreciation for creativity and thinking outside of the box. I will say, red team, the one thing I'm not really loving is the stem. So I think you definitely could have done a better job at using a variety of materials instead of just the blocks.
And I was the one who put on the apple stem.
With only 1 minute and 30 seconds to build, it's, you know, it's pretty good. With that being said, red team, blue team, the winner of round 2. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna have to give it to blue team.
Yeah, let's go.
So we will not be doing the third round because blue team has already won 2 rounds of the building challenge.
No.
So
no.
red team, I'm sorry to break it to you, but we are gonna have to go to the voting room and one of you will be eliminated off of Complexity Minecraft Survivor.
Well, pun.
I felt pretty bad about this building competition. I think the combination of having Electra and Monsoon on the same team was OP for this challenge.
I felt so bad. Sucks that I had to compete against him, you know, but it is what it is. At the end of the day, the only thing we can do is hold a grudge against Maddie and formulate a plan to take her down and take this show over.
All right, red team, with your new member, Punisher. Unfortunately, one of you will be voted off of Complexity Minecraft Survivor today. I'm gonna give you all 1 minute to defend yourself and make a case as to why you believe you deserve to stay. Annie, please go ahead and get us started. Let us know why do you deserve a spot on red team?
I'm trying my best every single week, guys. Sorry about the stem. it was quite thick, but that, you know, apples with thick stems, it's the way. Trust.
All right, Punisher, please let us know, why do you deserve your spot on red team?
Today's challenge is, you know, not my my strengths. I'm hoping there's a fighting challenge next week that I can show where my talents really belong, I guess.
Thank you. Ames, please let us know, why do you deserve your spot here on red team?
My creativity was, you know, not really there today, but I think that I can keep team morale high and motivate, and I will always put 100% of me into our challenges.
Red team, we will now get into the voting period. All right, red team, the votes are in. Vote number 1, Animal. All right, Pun, please let us know, who will you be voting for and why?
I have no clue. I just joined this team. I don't know. Miney, Mo, whatever my mouse lands on. Animal. Okay, no reason to vote her off.
Vote number 2, Punisher.
Oh no.
Annie, please let us know, who will you be voting for and why?
Unfortunately, I will be casting my vote for Punisher just because he's the new variable to the team.
Thank you for your vote. And the third person voted off of Complexity Minecraft Survivor is... Punisher.
Punisher.
Wait, Punisher, please let us know who you will be voting for and why.
I do feel bad because he just got on our team, but I am going to be voting for Punisher only because Annie and I have been there since the beginning, and if there's like a merger or something, maybe we'll have each other's backs.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you for your vote.
Yeah, when the challenge ended, I just knew I was gonna get voted off. It makes the most sense. That's not even a matter of like who's better or what.
Annie and I have been on the same team since the beginning. Just felt like I would have betrayed her by voting her off and keeping somebody who just got put onto our team.
The cards are definitely stacked against Pun. Based on how the challenges went, I think I should have been voted out, but the easy option was to vote out Punisher because I can't vote my girl out.
I pretty much knew that they were gonna vote out Punisher anyways. So that was pretty funny.
It was pretty much 100% that he was going to get voted off just because they were on that team since the start.
I was obviously happy for myself, but at the same time, my stomach kind of dropped because I just knew. I mean, Punisher got put on a team with 2 people that had already been on a team together. And
I'm not gonna lie, I think the voting was a little bit predictable, and I do feel bad for Punisher because this twist really screwed him over. Do you have any final words for your team, for Blue Team, for all of the remaining members of Complexity Minecraft Survivor?
I mean, I don't blame Red Team. I kind of knew I was gonna be the odd one out here. I guess I hope Blue Team wins.
It's Maddie's
All right.
fault.
That's
It's
my
Maddie's fault.
family.
Fun.
I'll see you guys later.
This is sad.
Fun.
Dang, fun.
Gone but not forgotten.
Dang, he left
Punisher
technically.
left the game. I said, fuck you guys.
Today, I think I really threw off the teams by introducing that twist. Little did they know that is not gonna be the last twist. They better not get too comfortable because I don't think they're gonna like what's in store.
To my old teammates, I hope you guys win. I think you guys will do great. And just because Monsoon's on you guys' team now, don't think he's not your enemy. Things could get flipped real fast, just like it happened today.
We're taking down original blue members, so that's all I'm looking for right now.
Good luck.